Devam,
Yes.
three mantra बोलो.
हाँ. जय सच्चिदानंद. नमो वितरागाय.
Namo
Namo
Vitarga.
Vitragai.
नमो अरिहंताणम.
Namo Arihantanam.
नमो सिद्धाणम.
Namo Siddhanam.
नमो आयरियाणम.
Namo Ayariyanam.
नमो उवज्जायाणम.
Namo Vajayanam.
नमो लोय सव्वसाहुणम.
Namo Loe Savvashahunam.
ऐसो पंचन मुक्कारो.
Eso Panchanamukaro.
सर्व पावपणासनो.
Shavvapavapanashanam.
मंगलाणं च सव्यसिं.
Mangalanam Chasaveshim.
पद्मं हवै मंगलम्.
Padamam Havai Mangalam.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevai.
ओम नमः शिवाय.
Om Namah Shivaya.
जय सच्चिदानंद.
Jai Satchidanand.
Hey, Sachidanand. Kush, can you do the English prayer?
No.
What happened?
Okay, who can do that?
Why? What happened? Kush? You know the English prayer? Huh?
Kush, you cannot bring it on your computer?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you bring it up, Dada?
Come again? What is it?
Can you bring up the prayer?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Kush,
But
you have to
he
be
knows
always
the
ready,
prayer.
okay?
He knows the prayer by heart.
Hey, Devam knows in Gujarati.
No, Kush knows it. Eh?
Not quite. Let's see, you have the English prayer with you?
Not with me, but I know most of it.
Oh, you can say it?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead. No. That's it.
Okay. Oh, Dada Bhagwan, please give me infinite inner strength such that I never compromise on health, so that my body is an instrument will always remain sincere, helpful to me in accomplishing my life goal of studying in Satsang. I will always remain absolutely sincere in studies. I will stay away from bad company and bad habits, and whatever happens, please shower your divine grace so that I never ever miss my Satsang. May I use my mind, speech, body, instrument, that is all my resources to oblige others, which is the best religion. I will always remain sincere, moral, and pure in mind, speech, and body with all my dealings with self and everyone, so that I become a man of personality par excellence, exactly like Dada Bhagwan. Jai Sachidanand.
Right, sir. Thank you. And actually, you have to do it very slowly, okay? So you can
Okay.
understand what you are saying. You got that? Okay. Now let's talk about the homework. Only Kush and the homework. Kush,
Yeah.
I think you are the only one who sent the homework. Go ahead, Kush.
Yeah. So the homework was how do you compete with the 3 goals? So for the first goal, that is being sincere in studies. Every time I do my work on time, and if I'm free, I do like the extra work sometimes. And sometimes if I didn't finish a work, I would finish it. I'd also read for an hour every day. For the second goal, which is you have to be sincere in satsang. I do that, or that is gnan. I do that by I do artis every day. Dada Bhagwan, Simandar Swami, Praptvidhi, Ambe Mata Arti, Tri Mantra, daily prayer, Shuddhatma Pratirpatna. Before I eat, I say the 7th goal of conduct, or 7th, yeah. And I say 3 mantra before I eat. And then, yeah. And for the last one, which is how do you, being sincere in health, what I do is I eat all like the 6 tastes, and I also exercise every day, play outside.
Okay, very good. Anybody else want to say anything, even without writing anything? How you complete with the 3 goal of life? Anybody? Let's see, you want to take a stab at it? That's it. Let's see.
Okay. The first one, which I think is studies.
Yeah.
I do my homework the days assigned, and I generally pay attention in all my classes. The second one, is satsang. I attend most of the satsangs whenever I can, unless I'm really busy or we're going somewhere. And I always do the daily prayer in Navkal Mo every day. And the last one is health. I do something athletic every day except for Saturday, yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. So that's your sincerity on that one. Is there anything beyond sincerity you do? Like studies, you do extra information from any other topic, especially in vacation?
Yeah, for example, we had a math test.
Yeah.
I mean, before they even said that we're gonna have a math test, I started studying like a month in advance.
Okay. Anybody
I
else?
can't.
Okay, go ahead.
No, nothing.
Okay. Dhruvi, how about you? Dhruvi,
Yeah.
how about you? Sincerity to 3 goal of life?
So my sincerity to studies is that I listen to all the lessons my teacher teaches me, and I finish all my assignments before the due date. And then my sincerity to satsang is that I always do the artis and do all my prayers every day. And then my sincerity to health is that I eat everything my mom makes, and if it's something new or I don't like, I try a little bit.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay, one question before we go into the next topic.
Sheil has
How?
also done. Where is Sheil?
Who?
Sheil has also sent his.
I told him to
thing,
unmute,
huh?
but I don't know what happened.
Sheil, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah.
I haven't sent mine for this week because I slept in for the last satsang. I forgot to attend, so.
No, but we were talking about sincerity towards the 3 goals of our life.
Yeah. So you want me to answer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so for my studies, I always do my homework on time, and so, before my tests, I do more practice than my teacher tells me to do. And then for satsang, prayers and stuff, I do my daily prayers and everything, and sometimes I do my arti when like my classes are not on and my family's doing arti outside. And for food, I try to eat all the tastes, but sometimes I just can't if it tastes way too bad for me. So I try to.
Okay.
And yeah.
How about health?
Oh yeah, and my health. Yeah, I meant food for my health, and I do some exercise as well.
Do you eat junk food?
Only a little bit when my family makes it.
I'm sorry?
When my family makes it, I don't go eat outside or anything.
No, but okay. So you do junk food?
Yeah, but not like all the time.
Okay,
They
so
don't make all the
when
time.
you eat,
They don't make all the time.
Yeah, no, sometimes.
so when you eat junk food, what do you think? Nice, tasty, no?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's fun.
Okay. Vidhi,
Yes, Jai Sachidanand.
how are you sincere to your three goals of life?
ગુજરાતીમાં બોલું ચાલશે?
No,
Charles?
no. Let her try.
Okay, try in English.
I sincere in my three goals in studies. I pray to Dada Bhagwan. Hey Dada Bhagwan, with this studying and your inner Dada Bhagwan is seeing me. Please stay here and please all time you solve my doubt. I
Watch
said
me.
this. Yes, watch me. Uh, um, uh, study. This is my studies prayer, and this way I sincere in my studies. Second, health. Mama gives me in a dish which food I eat. I eat them and no કકડાટને શું કહેવાય?
No problems. I
No
mean,
fuss, no
no
fuss,
arguments.
No
No fuss.
complaints.
no
No,
fuss.
no farce. I eat everything. Every rus, 6 rus I eat must be
Taste.
okay. Taste 6 tastes I must be eat because Deepak Dada says everything we eat કુદરત જે આપે છે એ આપણે જમવું જોઈએ. મતલબ
Fine.
જે વસ્તુની આપણે મતલબ જે વસ્તુની આપણામાં ખામી હોય છે એ આપણી ડીશમાં આવે છે. So I eat this. So I eat foods which mama gives me. And third, I do everything Sat Sadhan and Charan Vidhi, Dada Bhagwan na Asim Jai Jaikar ho. And I do Aarti every day. And every day I bow down to my mummy papa. And I come every day in Satsang. These types I am sincere in my three goals.
Very good.
To
Okay.
improve your English, you start writing, express yourself in the book, in your journal.
Okay.
It will come out then naturally.
Okay.
But there was a question.
Devam? Devam?
Hello. I have to say homework, no questions.
Okay, you wanted to say your homework?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. He studies in English medium, I believe. Is he? Devam, do you study in English?
Yes,
Then
Oh,
you won't
very
be able
good.
to
Okay.
study.
yes. I am sincere in three goals. First, study. I learn what tuition teacher gives me, and I am trying to do extra studies at home. I am sincere in Dada Bhagwan's Gyan. I go in satsang regularly, but sometimes it is gap, and I study in health. Whatever moms give me in dish I all eat, but when I not come in satsang I don't eat before, but I am eating.
Okay, fine.
Okay, very good. Anybody else?
Yeah, Devam, you're in which standard?
Sixth.
6. You practice writing, your expression
Yes,
in your speech will improve.
yes,
Very good. And read more and more. Huh?
yes.
Read you too. Okay,
Okay.
Ready, Dada? Go ahead.
Yes, very good. Now we will go to the next topic was comparison. So what is comparison, Deepak? Oh, wait. Dhruvi, what is comparison? Dhruvi, are you awake? Hetzi, what's comparison?
Comparison is the ideology of comparing yourself or someone else or something else to, well, yourself, someone else or something else. For example, comparing, I'm not sure, maybe like a Samsung to an iPhone and stuff like that.
Okay, so do you compare yourself with somebody else, right? Yeah, okay. In what ways you compare? You compare others with how you dress, how they dress, what expensive clothes they wear.
Not really. I mostly compare my, like, for example, my test scores to my other classmates' scores so I can get an idea where I am in the class.
Push.
I wanted to say what it means.
Is what?
I wanted to say what comparison means.
You to what?
I want to say what comparison means.
You don't compare with whom? Meet?
I want to see what I want to say what comparison means.
Okay,
Okay.
say, there's no problem. Go ahead.
So like there's like two ways of comparison. You could compare in a good way or a bad way. For example, one of your family members are eating outside while watching TV, and then you compare and say, they're watching TV outside, so I can watch I could they're eating they're eating outside and watching TV, so I can also do it too. And that's like bad because that's not good for you. You could also compare in a good way. For example, my brother is reading books and I should read too.
Very good.
Very good, very good. Anybody else? Dhruvi?
So comparing is like if someone is doing something good and you try to do that too, then that's gonna be good for you. But if someone is doing something bad and you want to do that too, then you're copying something bad.
Okay.
And you should try to not do that.
Okay. Vidhi?
Jai
You always
Sachidanand.
compare with other people. I want my that iPhone, that iPhone.
Yes, I compare.
Okay. What else will you compare with?
I compare with studies she gets 90% and I gets 89%. So I these types I compare with others. And also she has a very beautiful dress and I have not dress this type, so I compare that types.
Okay. And Devam, you compare your hairstyle with Devanand or what?
Yes.
Devanand, I see.
Okay. Whom would you compare yourself? You know?
With my friends. My friend has PC, so I am demanding that I also want that and that types, and in studies also, and in health. And with mom that I am true and you are wrong. Sometimes it.
But Dada, you heard all this comparison. So what's a good, like Kush made a very good comment, good and bad comparison. So talk about comparison, good and bad. Deepak Dada?
Yes. See, one thing is very good. You made a good observation of comparing in a positive way, comparing in a negative way. And I believe if you are comparing positively, it is always good because it will help you improve. But one thing, like in the class, if someone has got 90%, and if you got something like 88% and you just stand second or third in the class, then there is no reason to compare. The reason is that you are just comparing in your class. But you should try to understand that how well you have done. So it is like if your goal is like 85 plus, then you've done good. Just to compare in the class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doesn't is not important, because it's like in only in that group you are coming second or third or fourth like that. So that is not important. So focus on not comparing, because just say next time you get 92% and that other person gets 90%. So you are first in the class. So what a big difference. Is that a big difference? No, it's like you are just consoling yourself that I stood first in the class. Criteria should not be that. So that you are comparing, but then your reference is not right. Just to come first in the class is not important. Do you understand? Because it will only make you happy for a while. But then, so to fall in a particular range of class, like 85 plus, 90 plus, then it's fine. Coming first, second or third is not very important. So then you are at peace with your mind. That is very important. Okay. And positively, did you ever think that, oh, my mama knows so many things in the kitchen and I know nothing, just one tea. And I can't even make a circular rotli, chapati. Didn't you have like that, ever think of like that?
Yes.
Did you
Yes.
ever thought your
Yeah.
mama knows so much and you know nothing, like in the
Yes.
kitchen?
Yeah.
So you know that it is a challenge for you. So whatever you can do, you must try. So these are some of the positive thing. Negative thing is, uh, if someone is bad and you are better, it is always better. And you should try to stick on to that. In the sense, like there are many people, my other friends were eating outside when we were small. I never liked eating outside. But they always went out and used to eat outside in hotel or roadside, uh, those people who sell on the Rekdikene. But that was bad. I never did that. So for that negative comparison, it's like I'm good, it's better. So to have a healthy comparison and then a healthy competition is good. You always try, when you want to go higher, when you want to really go higher, then you see someone who is above you. If you are feeling low, then you see people who are below you. Then you will feel high, because unnecessarily you are comparing. When you compare with others and you feel low, there are so many people who are much lower than you. Then it will it will not affect you much, right? Someone is
Yeah.
having someone is having, like, let's take the case of Vidi. She says that my friend has iPhone and I don't have. So look at your other friends who don't have what phone you are having. But you are comparing with those few people who are having iPhones. And you also want to have that. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes. One more thing. Are you old enough, mature enough to take care of your phone?
No.
No.
And those iPhones, what do they cost?
A lot of
50,
money.
About
50,
12,000.
50, 60, 70,000 rupees.
Right.
If you are trying to get on the front line, top class, then they cost so much. And is it necessary? See, if you make a fuss, you quarrel with your parents, then they may buy one for you. But is it necessary? Is it important? And is there a possibility that you won't be able to take care of that item which is so costly? Yes, Kush, you want to say something?
Yeah, I wanted to say, like, what if you're in school and like the device you're using is not like good for the things that they're gonna teach you, and you need like a better device?
See, whatever you need as assistant to your education or your satsang, then if it is possible, you can go for it. You can ask for it. So it is not that You want it for luxury, but you want it as a need to help you better uh, progress or score in your school or such. There's nothing wrong. And depending on the condition. Yes.
Yeah. So when you ask Kush or everybody, what is a necessity for learning? What is your parents' response normally?
Yes.
Okay. And when you ask for iPhone or Nike shoes, what's the normal response?
No.
We'll see in time.
So, no. The key thing is, I mean, I have one point to make. Deepika, you have something to say before?
No, fine. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, let us look at our finance. You know what finance is?
No.
Devam, how come you don't know? You spend 140 rupees for your haircut. They want an haircut. Devam?
He didn't pay. He doesn't even know that the daddy
I
paid so
know that.
much.
No, I asked him specifically. So he knows that somebody is paying 140 rupees for the haircut. So anyway, so what is finance? Kuchi, Etsy?
Finance is, I don't know the exact definition, but I think it's to do with dealing money.
True. Oh,
And it's got to do with business.
okay. So yes, Kush
I know what financial literacy is.
is what?
It's like you're using for financial literacy. I know what it means. It's like when you're using different types of things to pay off, for example, checks, cash, debit cards, credit cards, and like that.
Yeah, let's go for
And
our
there's incomes and fees and stuff like that when you use them.
yeah, let's go to very
And the
basic.
pros and
Okay?
cons.
Let's go to basic. Finance is, money.
Rajni uncle, can I answer? Oh no.
Yeah, go ahead, Yashu.
Basically it's like the management of money, of how you spend it or how you get it. Like there's like investments and funds, and like even when you go to the bank, like you trade money and stuff. So it's basically just the management of money.
Right. This is you. So, Yashu, thank you very much. It's how you get money and how you spend money. And if you get $10, 10 rupees or $10, and you spend $10, how much you're left with?
0.
Yeah, if you get $10 or 10 rupees and spend $9, how you left? How much you left with?
You're left with $1.
1.
Okay, so
No, third case. I borrow.
no, I was coming to that first.
Okay, go ahead.
So now you're left with $2, 2 rupees or $2, right? So
$1.
what is? I'm sorry, whatever. So
$1.
what is that in terms of
That's how
finance?
much you saved.
It's called saving. So you save that much money, right? So why do we save money?
So then you could use it for like other things.
Your other needs.
Yeah.
Other things, yes.
Yeah. So you
we?
don't have to use the money for things that you don't need.
Yeah.
So you can
so
save your
Not for
money
your
by
wants,
like not
for your
using it.
needs,
You save the money for
your needs.
Essential things. Essential things.
Essential things.
No,
Essential things.
not quite. Yes, but not quite. But you had 10, so you spent 9. So with everything you wanted to do, you stay with 1.
Then you could buy extra things.
No. Yes, Vidhi.
We use for a future.
That's a saving. Then you can use for savings, car, house, whatever.
In
Everybody,
studies.
Devu?
In studies.
And well, studies, your parents normally give whatever you want for studies. So we not talk about studies. But if your parents give monthly allowances or whatever, so that there's another thing. Everybody's house is a piggy bank. Everybody knows what piggy bank is.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's where you put money.
Yeah. So you
Yes.
pick money and put it. And the third thing, what Deepak Dada was saying, you have $10 and then you want something, then you say it costs 15. Then what you do is you go to borrow from somebody. And is borrowing free?
No, yeah, after
No.
later when you get like
You
the
have to
amount
pay,
of money you borrowed, you have
pay
to give it back.
Yeah.
with, back with interest.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So
Yeah.
if you borrow $5, you end up paying $10 sometimes. Okay.
Yeah, it's
So
like you pay
so anyway,
it's
what I
like you
was
pay like
coming to
$1
it,
every month.
so I was coming to it like I want an iPhone, $1,000 or 70,000 rupees. To earn that much money, to spend that much money, sorry, how much you have to earn? Yashvi, have any idea?
Can you repeat that?
Yeah.
How much money do you have
If
to earn for what?
I will use you a later example, but to get an iPhone, which is
Yeah.
costs $1,000 here, which is 70,000, 80,000 rupees in India. So how much you have to earn before you can spend that much money? Any idea?
Well, more than that, obviously, because if say you didn't have enough, like say you weren't financially stable and like you like only had like a limited amount of money and you spent 1,000 on just an iPhone, then like what about all your other needs? That like what about like your money for food and stuff? You wouldn't have enough. So how would you survive? Like the iPhone's not gonna do anything. So you would need more money than 1,000,
Well,
obviously.
I should rephrase it. How much money you have to save, I mean, to earn to save that 1,000 after all expenses? Dhruvi?
Around 2,000.
Okay, quite. Yes, yes, yes. Almost there. Yeah, yeah, yes.
Maybe
Push.
4,000.
Yeah. So the key thing is when you earn some money, okay, you have to pay taxes on that first thing. Okay. Second thing, all the money you bring home, okay, you have to pay for essential things, food, clothes, housing, electricity, all that.
You have to pay taxes for everything you own.
And then whatever's left is for that. So imagine how much money you ask your parents, okay? And yes, you too, to buy that $30,000-$40,000 car, how much your dad had to earn and save before he could do that. So Vidhi and Devam, ask your dad 140 rupees for haircut. And Vidhi, ask your dad about iPhone, how much he has to earn and then spend all the things on essentials before he can put aside money for a $80,000, $90,000. Okay? So that's homework for everybody. So you need to learn. So you can, so comparison is to be very careful. Like Deepak Dada said, you have to always compare yourself with a lower person. Go ahead, Deepak Dada.
Yeah. One thing Dada talked about and said, and he insisted on it, that is noble economy. Tell me, if I ask you one question, think and tell me, noble economy is good or economic nobility is good?
I don't even know what that is.
Try to
That's
understand. noble economy.
Noble
Focus is
economy.
on economy.
Noble.
Economy is noble, or nobility. You do economy in nobility. Which one is better?
First
Yashvi?
one.
Yashvi?
That's all.
Noble economy.
Come again?
Noble
Yashvi?
economy.
Correct. So what it means, you be wise enough when you spend. Yes, even if someone is spending for you, then think whether you really need it, or is it just for fun or luxury. Not only that, even if your parents can afford it, will you be able to take care of that stuff after getting it? So it's like, I'll give example, like Vidhi wants iPhone. That's good, very, very nice. I mean, anybody would love to have iPhone. And really think why you want iPhone. You want to show it to others? That, yeah, I'm also having iPhone and like you.
You want
But
to
then,
brag.
what is the risk of losing it?
It's a big
Oh,
price.
yeah.
Is it necessary now?
No.
And it is like when you really need it, you can buy it, you can get it, and you will get it also. Not you can get it, you can buy it because it is a necessity. But when it is there is no necessity for it, just carry on with what can help you now. Or some certain thing like Kush said, that if he needs a device to better study or to better work, then it is justified. So think of noble economy. Spend wisely. Doesn't matter if your parents can afford it, but always spend wisely. That vision, that understanding will help you all your life. Do you know about future uncertainty? Do you know what is future uncertainty?
When you do not know the future,
Yes. So you must save for future uncertainties. And it is a good vision. I'll just give you an example. Just not, don't take it one sided, but just normally Indians, and the thinking of Indians is what? They always save. If they earn 1,000 rupees, then they will spend only maybe 200, 300 rupees, or if necessary, 500. Very much in need, maybe 600. But they will always have that vision of saving money. Now, if you look at the other side, typical, I'm saying, very common example. In the Western thinking, people want to think how they live their life, like every week they get that salary. So normally, I believe they get on Saturday or Friday.
Friday, because that's the last day.
Friday. So Friday they get their salary. You know what they do? When they get the money, they start spending. And by the time it is Wednesday or Thursday, not even Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they are done with the money. So they have spent all their money and they start borrowing also. They are in big trouble.
they're in
They are
debt.
always in trouble. They are always on debt, which is very dangerous. But if you look at the Indian, I mean, when I say Indian, think of that thinking, that vision of saving. One can always say that saving is uh, relates to greed and all that stuff. Yes, but in normality, it is called foresight, and it will help you in a longer run. So it is very important. Noble economy, only spend where it is necessary. Otherwise, please don't. One more thing, 10 to 15% always do charity. Do you know what is charity? Do you know what is charity? Okay, Hetsi?
It means to give. It means to give something to someone or something unwillingly.
Yes.
I mean, willingly. Sorry.
Yeah. And how about Dhruvi said something? Wants to say something?
Dhruvi?
Charity.
It's when you give others when you want.
And you know, it is like you are investing that 10 to 15% in the nature for your future. So when you take care of others who are in need, then nature will always take care of you when you are in need. Do you understand? This is what we are putting it in our prayer, to oblige others. Use your resources to help others. Do you understand? This is what it means. We are saying that prayer every day. And if you are living, because see, we are part of the nature. If we are part of the nature, are we not natural?
Yeah.
Right. So if we are natural and we do charity to the nature, then nature will protect us, take care of us in our needs. Jai Sachidanand.
Yeah.
Come again?
Let's see.
If I leave any second, don't worry, my phone's gonna die.
I didn't get. What is it? Come again?
Okay.
My phone is gonna die at any minute, so if all of
We
a
are done.
sudden, I'm sorry.
Let's say we are done. Okay. We are
Okay.
finished. So homework for next week is comparing need, want, noble economy. You got it? Somebody write it
Noble
down.
economy. Noble economy.
Noble economy. Yeah. Yeah. I said comparing need, want, noble economy. Okay? 4 things. Think about that. What do you think about it? How you are behaving in these 4 categories. Okay?
Who is going to post it?
Etsy, can you post it?
I think she can't post it because her battery's gonna die.
No, she can do it later. Okay, let's do 3 mantra. Okay, Dhruvi, please say 3 mantra.
Namo Vitragai.
Namo Vitragai.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Vazayanam.
Namo Vazayanam.
Namo Loisavasahunam.
Namo
Loe Savasahunam.
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Sarvapavak Panasano.
Sarvapavak Panasano.
Manglalam cha sarvesim.
Mangalanam cha Sarveshim.
Padvam Havai Mangalam.
Padmam Havai Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevai.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah
Om Namah
Namah
Shivaya.
Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Sachidanand.